Hello, hello. Almost ripped off Dutch Sense there. So, found an extra V again, the 2023. Looks like I am live apparently. Sweet. All right, and oh yeah, look, there's my analytics and all. So sorry for the no giving you any sort of notice here, but I was like, you know what? I found a bunch of 2023s. I did my whole normal thing, bought 4 boxes, got a bunch of 2023s, 24s set aside. I'm going to guess I probably have maybe 2 rolls of 2023s, so maybe 100 coins. And then I have a whole bunch of 24s, maybe 1, 2, I'm going to guess about 3 rolls of 24s, and these are Phillies, which I heard were not super common. So, yeah, here's my 23 I found. You can see the little V after the VDB. This is the extra V. I don't know what they're going for these days. I haven't really been paying attention. I know. My eBay store is slacking. I don't think I have anything for sale on it. But I think I might put this up there. And the last I saw, this coin, it's weird because I could sell it for 20 bucks. I could sell it for 70 bucks. It's pretty good shape, but people are buying these to grade and then selling them for a lot. But right here at the end of my trusty little toothpick, you can clearly see the weird V, which was made a variety by all the major grading companies. So that was cool. And I have a whole bunch more to look at. So without further ado, mic is working, right? Yes. That's a plus. Okay, so looks like nothing going on. I don't have chat on or anything. I really don't care. I do, but this is really just going to be me talking. And so this is what I do. I put it under here. I'm doing a quick little boop, boop, boop. Move that little shimmer. And then I'm looking quick for a die clash, which is usually a line underneath his nose and his chin. It would be these vertical lines on the shield on the back come through. So I don't see any of those things. There's not any, I think there is one double die Wexler's list of the 2023. It's an obverse. And I don't think that's it. There's some things to look at, like there's a crack in his head, like a, what's that called? A spike head. So again, I'm just looking and I do a quick little thing. You're going to see a lot of things on there that look like little V's, and they're not. Almost always they're not, because you'll know when you see it right away. You're like, oh, there's one. I found 2 in one box once. I don't expect to find any more, but I thought it would be really cool. By the way, hi, I'm Eric, and welcome to Keen Eye Collectibles, a name that I did not come up with. That's right. A certain person did. And someday when I'm famous and have like 30 freaking subs, viewers will experience buffering. Why? That's stupid. Oh well. Suffer through it, y'all. I'm just kidding. So I do plan to next look at I said this already, a bunch of 2024s. I don't think there's any errors or known double dies or any of that on any 2024s. So when I say I'm looking for doubling on these, basically, maybe I should go over what it is. Okay, a die is made. Right? It's pressed from like a master die, I believe. The master hub, it may be. And that thing makes all the dies that make all these, that later on make these coins. So the doubling my understanding is, comes from when they actually make the master die from the master hub. And then that die set, you know, the obverse and reverse die that are used in that very instance make the variety. So there's a number of coins that come from a certain die pair, and they say, okay, this is a variety. And that's what a variety is versus an error. This is my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. If I am wrong, great. So again, just looking for, and for doubling, I'm looking for a fat liberty. One of the telltale signs is going to be the arms, I guess, would it be on a Y? They're gonna, one side's going to be smaller than the other. And I feel like a lot of people are looking for extra V's and maybe not looking at the rest of the coin. I'm sure certain people are. This one here I'm looking at is probably maybe one of the later ones struck on this die. It's just kind of, it's deteriorated. It's not as sharp, crisp. I have a, excuse me, what is it, 2019? West Point, like first day struck, and it's proof-like. It's got the PL designation on it, which is super cool. It's one of my favorites. So it's a regular struck coin that is one of the earliest ones on a die that happened to be really, really shiny smooth. The planchet was perfect. All the things came together and made it a special coin. And then I got obsessed with all things West Point, because why not? I mean, it's a cool place if you've ever been there. It's geographically one of the coolest places I've ever been. Like, if you're going to defend a river, that's where you're at. Brilliant. The old buildings, the mountains, the river. Cool, cool place. So as I expect, I'm not finding a bunch of extra V's. I see a die crack starting right there. So again, this die, this reverse die, started breaking apart, and that's what you get. I don't know if you see it. It's down in the bottom right corner by the, it goes into the banner, into the right side of the T. Very, very early die crack, like an early stage, so it's not really a big deal. I'm going to keep it because I'm keeping all of these 2023s. I'm not sure why. I have, oop, there's an extra fucking V. Did I swear? There's another extra V, it looks like. But then again, it might not be. I honestly don't know. This one's got me freaking stumped. I mean, I see an extra V down there. So let's compare that to this one. This one is definitely an extra V. You can see it very clearly. So let's see if, how can I do this? There's that guy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? It's slipping. That is totally a V. Do you see the V? I see a freaking V right there. Hey. I can't whistle. Yeah, can you come here for a second? I want your opinion if this is an extra V. I think it is.
Oh, that's
so the one,
tough.
I know, the one below it is 100%. Oh, my nail isn't long enough. So you can tell that one 100% is.
Why don't you turn the other one upside down just like you have the other? Turn it.
Well, I don't know, because no matter what I do, the light won't be the same.
I don't.
That light's not, no, here, hold on.
No, I just think it's too parallel.
I think you're right. But look right there, no.
Oh, I see it, but it.
I think that I'm not. I see what you're saying. There are those two parallel lines going down, and I see them. I think that's a V. I think it's a weak one. But
is it in the right spot?
I think it
Are
is.
they all in the right spot?
I think there's. I don't know if there's any variation on it. Like, so that's the one I'm not sure on the left, and that's the one I'm sure of on the right. It's kind of the same distance. What the hell?
That's tough call.
I'm going to save it as it is. I mean, obviously, I'm going to hang on to it for further. I'll look through it. I'll look at I even swore on my damn stream. I was trying not to swear. I was like, there's a fucking extra V. Oh, well. Broke the seal. Let's go. My record of finding these is... I found 2 in one box once. The first one I found like the 6th coin in, and there it was, boom. This, so my theory, I think I said this before, but nobody ever heard me probably. Buy 4 boxes a week. I searched through them real fast and put it aside all the 2023s and now all the 2024s, and later on just do this. So I didn't look at any of these yet. I saved them for the stream, and well, I wasn't even going to stream, and then I found one, and I was like, well, I can do this, and we can maybe break my record tonight and find 3. But this is 4 boxes worth. And I did find that within, like, I don't know, within the first 10 2023s. You're going to get me copyright struck with your Muppet song, woman. This does have the, see the crack in the skull there? This is a spike head. Probably save it. The known 2023... Hold on, man. Let me... I should... Let me just do a quick thing. I'm going to pull up Wexler's. This is my go-to. I just really like it. And now that I'm on there, I guess I could. Where it at? Oh, there it is. Jeez. Okay, so on Wexler's. And I'm going to the Shield Sense 29. Jesus. I did find another 2019 too, real quick. That's pretty cool. I found a few. So also, not to get totally sidetracked, it's just that 2019s are my favorite coins of all the Shield Sense anyways. I tend to find a number of double dies, and here's one. You can see that 0 clearly doubled. Liberty is larger. And then the Trust is doubled as well. What I do is you start seeing a bunch of... This is the banger. This is the number 11, I believe. Wexler's number 11. You can see that 0 is very doubled. The B, the E, the R for sure. Up top, I believe, Trust is quite doubled. Pretty sweet. I found this, but you start looking and you see a whole bunch of 2019s with the fat 9, and I feel like I see a whole bunch of them together. And this, if it's a particularly fat 9, look at that 0 next. And I saw the one I saw without magnification. Well, light. I have a very light magnifier, but I saw it through there. I saw the big fat 9. I said, "Woo!" And then I looked and I saw the 0 clearly, plain as day. But what we're looking for is not 19. We're looking for the 2023s. And I believe one of the die markers on this, let's see. So is it just the reverse? The JFM is doubled on this apparently, which is going to be down here. Let's see. Hold on. Holding too much stuff. But if you look on this, you'll see the crack in his head right here. I'm not sure if that's the same as this one. It's probably different. But it usually goes down through the W. This one looks a little different than that, but still worth checking the back. I admittedly do not look at the initials on the back. This is a spot where these can be doubled. I need a pointing tool. Is there a pointing tool you can use with OBS? I don't see this guy as anything, but I'm going to save him just the same. These are my 23s. Yes. Okay. And what is this? Yeah, that is definitely a double die. This is one I wasn't sure it was, and I put it up there. Definitely turned out to be one, which is cool. So I'm going to turn this off. Let's go back to our search. This is my spike head boy. No extra V. What is this? This is garbage. See how I'm like, you constantly see something there as an extra V? And for those of you not hip to the coin trip, as we like to say in the business, that extra V, the definite extra V I have, that coin can sell from anywhere from like $20 to $60 to $70, depending on what people are buying. I think it's got to be a higher grade to go for that much, but there's kind of a craze. People want it. They just want that thing. So that's pretty cool. Is this one I just looked at? I think so. Okay, on to the next stack. I grab half a stack at a time. Let me see if I can show you. Does this work? Oh yeah. So there's my little setup here. All right. Let me get these guys put away because I want to show you what I got. The ones you see. This is pretty cool. Let me take you on a little trip real quick. I tend to make friends with people, or not friends, but I get along with people pretty good. So all the people at my bank, whenever they get cool coins or different coins, they give them to me, or I buy them from them at face value. So that's what these are right here. I got some dollar coins, a Susan B, and then some Sacagawea president ones. And then I got some Kennedys. But check this out. That was in there. Oop. Dude, if that's a double die, it's not. See that O? I don't know if there is a 69D double die. But I know where to look. Hey, let's go. For that, I would go to Variety Vista, and I would go to Kennedy Halves. I would look for double die obverse listing. There is a 69D unassigned. What you mean unassigned, boy? Is that how the kids talk? All right, so let's take a look at this thing. It's the first time looking at it under magnification. I don't see anything. I don't see any what they would call split serifs. Split serifs. But that O, I think that's a very common look. It could be the double die is on the 1969. What a perfect coin, huh? Got it for 50 cents. I don't know what it's worth, but it's 40% silver, which is cool. I haven't looked at these. I don't really intend to look at them. I'm trying not to get sidetracked. But, so I got that. I got some pretty cool coins from them. I wasn't sure what that looked like. An 81. So I haven't looked at them. I will. I know a lot of the Denver minted ones have double dies. Real quickly, I just wanted to... This is cool. This is the other one I got from them. How about that, huh? Another 40% silver. In pretty good shape, too. So that was a really cool thing. I love my bank. I went to one of them. They said, you have to have a business account to get coin. And then I went to the one I go to now, and they were all super nice and said, oh, of course. So was I just showing those without the... No, I did show them. Okay. I think it was this. I know, I did show you that. Whew. Been a long day, folks. Let me just... Okay, so we're going to keep going through the 2023s, and then wanted to show you that. Okay, I just want to turn this on. Nobody is watching, and nobody's in my chat. So technically, nobody's really there, and I'm talking to myself. That's okay. So right here are all my 2024s. From here to there. Isn't that nice? Quite a few. And then over yonder on that little mat, those are all my 2023s that we're going to look at. Okay, dogs. I also got some $2 bills from them. Okay. Back to the hunt. And you'll see I kind of move it all around. I'm looking at a lot of different stuff on this coin. Some bag marks by the T. And I'm not seeing anything. Get the F out of here. Do you see that down there? How it looks like a V? Alright, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looking at it because... Hold on one second. No, that's not a V, but you see it right there. Get out of here, pal. Isn't this fun? I spent 2 solid nights. Well, no, I got these yesterday, so I spent... Last night I went through like 3 boxes. And I wake up early in the morning and I go through the last, and then I get home from work and I go through some today, and I got through them all pretty quick. I don't think anybody really goes through how they do stuff. And maybe that's part of it, like nobody wants to give away their secrets. But I'll probably do some kind of video where I show you my whole process. That way, if I'm doing something wrong, maybe somebody can say, hey, dummy, what you doing that for? Because I can be a dummy. I might just be a little stubborn. Am I stubborn? We don't know. I think I can be. It depends.
Not really, honestly.
But I feel like if I really know something and somebody wants to argue something, but I guess that's not stubborn. That's not stubborn at all, is it? That's not what that would be. Huh. Well, that's cool. Definitely willing. I think I can look at a lot of things from a lot of different perspectives. It's the super Libra in me, of which I attribute everything in my life, and I have no control. Clearly. I blame it all and give it all the credit without exception. What's going on here? So these spots that are on here are from water droplets or some kind of moisture. It could be moisture from the mint. They weren't, they washed these down and maybe it wasn't dried completely. That does happen. I have heard. It's like, was it carbon? Some people call it carbon spots. I haven't done like an analysis of, like the composition. I probably never will. So that's it. The next half of that stack coming up. If anybody sees anything, it wouldn't matter because nobody's here. It's just me talking to some freaking change. But what am I doing otherwise? Pretty much this. Although I have been, I've been doing some woodworking. I'm not a fine woodworker, but I want to be, and I have made like some fine stuff. But I'm on a kick where I'm doing everything by hand, everything with hand saws. I'm not using electric anything. Is that a V? Let's go. Looks like one maybe, but this is impossible. It freaking looks like one. It looks like it's too far away though. I wonder if there's like a light V. I'm gonna put that in the maybe column. So anyways, I've been doing some woodworking, and when I moved up here, it was like 14 years ago I moved here and then to New York. And this was maybe 12 years ago. I met my friend, well, maybe 13, and I met my friend Hoppy on accident. I went to rent a place, and it was right next door to him. The driveway of the place I was going to, I couldn't tell where the hell it went. So I went to the people by the road, and they're playing music and stuff, and there's Hoppy and probably a bunch of chickens and goats and mini horses and all that. They were super nice. And I ended up renting the place next door. This looks like a double dyed. I don't know. Liberty looks a little chunky boy. I don't know. But anyways, where am I going with this? Oh, so he gives me this. I start working with him with wood and stuff because I've always been a little bit of an artist. And he's a wood artist and other media as well. And anyways, I make these really cool chairs. I think he called them fishing chairs. And I was like, oh, they're like Catskills fishing chairs. So I made a couple from the template he gave me out of rough sawn white pine. And they've lasted all this time, kind of in the shed most of that time for sure. And at some point, one of my neighbors was selling a bunch of stuff because he had to move. So that's where I got a lot of my woodworking tools, like my hand tools. And he also had some rails from a horse paddock made out of white oak, which is it's a pricey wood to use. So a lot of the fancy schmancy ones will use that because it doesn't rot, lasts forever. I mean, it will rot eventually. But if you take good care of it and make sure water doesn't pool on it, nail holes are not collecting water, all those things, and I mean, they'll last forever, essentially, not in contact with the ground. What the hell are these? Oh, they are 23s. Okay. So I've been waiting forever to get a bandsaw to resaw them because they're an inch thick, and I wanted them to be half that, so I can make some stuff with it. White oak is a really cool wood to work with. There's a technique where you can make it turn pitch black without using any stain or anything. It's like steel wool and vinegar. It's really neat. But long story short, I love white oak, and I wanted to make these chairs out of white oak because they'd last a long time. And so I'm doing that. I'm sawing it all by hand, and I am also resawing, which is ripping, with the grain cuts, these long ass pieces of wood to use for slats for the chair. And it's been a lot of fun, and it looks really pretty. White oak is a really nice wood. So I'm thinking I should probably be recording it because, I'm doing things, I'm messing things up, I'm doing them differently, and you try to do it the best you can when you saw it all by hand without power tools. That's for sure. Let me get a quick drink of water. Okie dokie. Just didn't want to subject my non-audience to my drinking sounds. But you might get a burp. Okay. Onward, upward. Still looking for extra V's. We have a couple maybes. I have one definite. And then the plan is, I don't want to stream for too long tonight. The last one went 3 hours and 33 minutes. I do like the numbers, and not some kind of Illuminati. But, person who I'm not naming needs to watch, I believe it's Little House on the Prairie. And who can blame her? Maybe, I don't know, something on that L like struck through, or I don't really care. At this point, I can see why people cherry pick and just look for certain things that are worth money. You know what I mean? Because I do love this for what it is, the numismatic side of it all. It's a lot of fun. It's very interesting. But I also have to work a lot, and it's like, what's your time worth? I don't have anything on eBay, as I said, and the reason is it's so much work. So I don't know, maybe I'll start putting some stuff up there. I didn't get any coins for this week coming in. I almost broke today and called my bank and said, no, actually, is it too late? I want some. But I didn't. I actually called and was getting ready to put in the extension of the woman that would call. But I didn't. I stopped myself. I was like, what am I doing? I gotta catch up. I gotta get some coins up on eBay. I'll probably put the extra V I found up there. I'll buy it now for like, I don't know. I probably won't do a buy it now. I'll just put it up there and let people bid on it and not take less than 30 or something. Depending on the market, of course. It's not in bad shape. It's mint state. Something. 63 maybe. I'm not a good grader. That's why I don't grade coins. That looks like damage up there on the united to me. Not gonna make a fuss. Like I said, I do look for weird things, and I'm sure I do miss things. But these damn 2023s are like crack. Allegedly. So much fun to look for. It takes so much work to get to where I am right here to start even looking through them. You're seeing like a consolidated like little fun time versus the many hours of picking through everything. That's the sacrifice I make to bring such quality content. Look at that stupid thing. It's the extra LL lowercase. Not seen any die clashes. I've not seen anything else. And I'll tell you, you do need to look at these things because you're going to find, you might be the person that finds that first variety or at least error. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Like, I do like that side of this. And I promise I will also clean off my my microscope for the next one. It's got some penny schmutz all over it. That is definitely penny schmutz. That's okay. Not seeing anything. What the hell? Right, on to the next stack. We're going. I'm getting that message from back there. Turn your shit off, Eric. Won't be saying that when I have a whole bunch of extra V's and I have a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, why are you not looking at coins anymore? I gotta get my nails done and my hair did. Alright, this to me, that Liberty. I think that every time. It definitely looks like it's fat. The B to me might be the giveaway. I'm going to put it aside. It's probably nothing. Cat, be quiet. Sorry about my rude cat. She's quite rude. But she might be senile and, what's the word? A jerk. That's it. A jerk. She might be a jerk. All right. Still looking for that extra V. And I am putting these guys aside. Look at that B right there. I don't know if that's damage. I gotta look. This one is damaged. But I'm still putting it aside. Also, there's tornadoes tonight. I didn't start my stream with tornadoes because, don't want to become the weatherman. But there's definitely some tornadoes in Texas. Ooh. Dang, there's a nice one. Does this work? Oh, look at that. Look at that bad boy right here. Hold on. Let's play this. See, here's my cursor. Look at that. Look at that hook right there. Building up out of that cloud. Holy crap. This is it live. So I can click on the dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a tornado on the ground. Look at that. I'm not sure if the audio is working through here or not, but I don't really care. I'll turn it on. But that's pretty cool. So this is a really cool weather app, obviously. And I can actually do a little split screen here and put some... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Put your reflectivity here on this side and then velocity on this side. This is like a Doppler. Shows you what's doing. But you can clearly see when you get what's called a velocity couplet right here. This is a tornado. And that's what these dudes right here are looking at on the ground live right now. How rad is that? Pretty cool. Yeah. They're just chasing tornadoes. So much cooler than coins. But I don't know. I would totally do that. I love driving. These guys will drive like all day, chasing storms, and then during the night drive back to where this, they'll drive from Texas to freaking Nebraska or more, farther. turn around, drive back to Texas, and then wake up, and start the day again. Do the same thing. How cool is that? I would totally do that. I love driving. I actually love driving. I really
I'd be
genuinely
dissipating.
enjoy driving. So, and I'm good at it. Knock on wood. Still looking for the
Incredible.
extra V's. Try not to get sucked into tornadoes. Oh wait, is it still playing?
Get out of here, dude.
Sorry. Definitely no extra V there. Some neat stuff going on with that coin though, maybe. Lori, what are you listening to? I don't know if I can hear it on there or not, but I'm just. I mean, you're okay. I just don't want to. If it's anything that's copyrighted, like if it's a show or something, I don't think. If it's something on YouTube, I think we can restream anything on YouTube. Or I have so far. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Beautiful tornado. Just wanted to share that. This is somewhere in Texas. Texas. They say you don't mess with Texas. Abilene, Texas, near there, north of that. Okay, hurrying up. Don't have a lot left. I swear I can see a V on every effing one of these things. That's why you gotta do this thing here, where you do the shimmer. The dude doing the video on that tornado, Connor, what's his name? Connor Croft. Excuse me. He has a YouTube channel. Oh my God. Sorry. Whoa, what is going on? My voice just went poo-poo. But he has a cool YouTube channel. And he seems to be on it. Like, this is like day 3 in a row. What happened to my voice? Day 3 in a row where the dude's on a tornado. Sorry. Still looking for that 2023 extra V. Got one so far. And these are only on the Philadelphia minted. I've heard them called no mint mark, but no mint mark usually means Philadelphia. On coins, on pennies. A lot of quarters didn't have a mint mark for a long time. Damn. All right, none of those got it. Fun fact, the only cent that does is the 2017. It's got a P. So meaning about the quarters, I think there's a 1989 that's missing the P quarter that's worth a bit. That would be like a official good use of the no mint mark, but you'd probably say missing mint mark to clarify. I don't know. I don't care. I haven't done quarters in a while. I do like quarters. I really enjoyed quarter roll hunting. I haven't done it in a while. It's such an investment. And again, I don't know that the coin machine at my bank is giving me all my money back with quarters. I take X amount out. I've said this before on a stream, but say it again. I take, X amount of quarters out of this box. It's $500 for a box. And you take a certain number out, and then you take it back to the bank, and you only get a little bit back, or you get most of it back, but it just seems like you don't get all of it. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I just think that the machine is crappy. This has some weird stuff going on up at the top. It just kind of looks like a crack in the planchet or something. Not really anything of value. I was looking at the date and stuff. It looked a little chunky. I don't think so, though. Not anything I'm going to save. Not seeing a V. I have so many coins to look through that I accumulated when I wasn't really looking for varieties on the shield scent. I want to find a double die on every one of them and put it like a little collection together. It'd be kind of cool. I think every one of them has a double die. I can't see why it wouldn't. That tornado is pretty neat. Here's a D. So these are not known to have the extra V as far as I know. So whoop-de-doo. We're almost through these now, and that's okay. I've been wanting to actually do this for a while. Oh, there's a 24 snuck in there. Apparently they're hard to find, the 24s. But in this last set of boxes, I found quite a few. And I'm thinking, it's not a first look. Those hardcore dudes had them real early on. But for me, it's a first look at a whole bunch of them. And, maybe we can find something cool. So look at this right here. It's not really anything major, but that Y. The right arm is a little thinner than the other one. That can mean something, so I'm going to look at that under a little more magnification in a few. But I only have a couple more left in my hand, and this is it. This freaking thing is elusive, man. It's like the West Point quarters. They're almost, I was not finding many of those when I stopped looking for quarters. That's what I'll say. I have quite a few, and I should show them sometime. Probably have a few that are worth getting graded. This is the last one. This is my last 2023. That Y sure looks different too. All right, real quick, I'm gonna look at these. Let's see. So what I'm looking for on here, I know you can't see it. I'm looking for what they call notching. It's just a slight indent on the like on Liberty, on the devices would be the correct term, I suppose. I don't see any notches. All right, 23s are done. That's it. I'll show you real quick. This is my bag of 2023s. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty heavy. Why are you laughing?
I'm watching jazzercise videos from the 80s.
Nice.
Are you done?
No, I'm going to go through some 2024s real quick. Just a few. I have quite a few of them. It's 820. Darn. Well, I'm just going to go through a stack of these and see if anything pops out. Okay, so I'm going to look for an extra V on these because nobody really knows, do they? I mean, they're nice looking coins. I'm going to try to get some of these fingerprints off them. Depends on what was on the fingers. Can be pretty much permanent. But I'm looking for Die Clash. Looking for the extra V. That'd be cool to be the one to find the 2024 extra V. Maybe they'll have an extra B. That's a pretty nice looking coin. Blue Ridge Silverhound was talking about there being a possible shortage of 2024s. See that D? It's a little weird, but I think it's just because it's on the rim. Yeah. I'm gonna hang on to it though. So in order to get back at me for doing this, Lori is watching jazzercise videos. And I am learning a hell lesson. If it wasn't for that effing dent on this coin, how beautiful and nearly perfect is that? Oh, it's got the bag mark too. Take it back. This coin sucks and I hate it. Hope I never see it again. Alright. Liberty's looking a little chunky to me. You know, they can look like that too though because the die is wearing out and they get less crisp. I can't even make a noise like that when my mouth is so dry. Talking like this, I don't know how I do it all day at work. I never notice how dry my mouth gets. It's a nice looking coin, but I mean, you figure it's 5 months old. Look at this crap. Look at that tornado right now. There's a biggin'. Like we say, where I'm from. See that? Look at that thing, how big it got.
Wow.
It became a big tornado. Alright. Still going through the 2024s. Still jazzercising, allegedly. I'm wondering if that's a contact mark there on the back. Or is that a strike through? I don't know. Thought I had a die clash for a second. Look how fat Liberty looks. The chunker. I'm hanging on to that. How do you not hang on to that? Oh my god. That was totally me. Because jazzercising girls don't burp. Not that she's jazzercising. She's just watching the videos. Allegedly. What was I looking at on here? I don't remember. I started looking at something on it and I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, okay. Here we go. I mean, some of these were just, I was pulling like 5 or 6 out of these per roll for a little bit there. It's pretty cool. Oh, so anyways, Blue Ridge Silverhound was on the other day saying that not a lot of people are finding the Philadelphia minted extra V's. Philadelphia minted cent pennies of 2024. And then boom, I got boxes. So the reason I was going to call my bank and get more was because I stumbled upon a large number of, for me it was a large number of 23s and 24s. But I do need to take a week off and need to take a week off and get my shit back up on eBay, and maybe if you're at all interested, go and check out Keen Eye Collectibles. Maybe someday I'll get professional and put a link in the description to my eBay store where you can bid on any of these fine coins. But there's nothing up there right now, and I gotta get on it because I did this for a reason. It's a nice looking coin. Clean it up a little bit, you know. A couple dents. Whatever. I don't buy any uncirculated ones. I bought the graded 2019 guy, West Point. I think it was a reverse proof. It was a proof or no, I got a proof like, then I got a reverse proof, and then I got a proof. Yeah. Because apparently I was really into that penny. I'm going to go through just a few more of these and try to not have a 6-hour long stream. It would be cool to be a person that finds an error on the hard to find 2024s. Or I could save that for another stream. Maybe I'll just do a few more. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So no extra V's on if you're just now jumping in here, which nobody is that a strike through or is that a contact mark? Here is the extra V I found. You can see Victor David Brenner's initials on the bottom left of Lincoln's bust, and then there's that little V after it. That's the definite extra V I found. This is a maybe extra V I found. You see that? It looks the size and the shape of the V, but it's between some other marks, so it kind of makes it a little fuzzy. And then this is a maybe too, I guess. Oh yeah, I don't think that's a maybe. I think that's a no go. But whatever, I'll keep it up here on my scope for a little bit until I get completely crowded out and stressed out and have to do something about it. This guy's got some damage on him. Little schmutz, little damage, little schmutz, little damage. That's some bag marks right there if I ever seen them. Okay. No biggie. Is that feeder finger marks right there on the left of the shield? Could be something like that because I think they look like they're raised. No biggie. If this coin won't sell for $5, I almost don't care anymore. And that's like the minimum. Not to be a freaking hoity-toity type, but I'm doing less coins and I'm doing more woodworking, so that's okay. Winter's over. You can go outside. Doing just maybe half a dozen more of these, and then we're gonna sign off on this impromptu stream. And then I'm probably going to watch tornado videos for a little bit. Ryan Hall, y'all, is not on tonight, but the youngins are out there chasing these storms, it would appear. Some nice looking coins. Got some problems, but luster's there. Fields are mostly intact. It's not anything I would get graded. People do grade these ultra modern coins, and I'm not into graded coins. I mean, I am, but I guess for the preservation aspect, like I wouldn't mind buying maybe a mint state 70 2024. Can't be that expensive. But we're gonna find out real quick before I sign off. Know that. Guy's had a rough life already. Bro, I feel you. Alright, one last thing we're gonna do. Look at that M. Is that doubled? There's everything else. So look at this. Everything around it looks pretty well struck, right? There's no real damage in the area of the JFM. Some weakness on this side. I'm looking at that M though. Look how chunky it is. It's supposed to look like this. See a little more definition in it there. See if I can get a better one. See the M, the definition. Now look at this M. That to me looks like it was squeezed to the left or something. Let me take a look. Heck yeah, guys. I think this is actually a double die. Double die reverse 2024. Gonna end on this coin, but I think that's what that is. Legit. What was I doing? Wexlers. Double die listings. Shield sense. There's no 2024 on Wexlers. I think I found a double die 2024.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at the M. It's smeared.
I can't see that.
Yeah, I figure you can't. But you know what? Since it's the last coin I'm going to do. Sorry I do this the mechanical way. I don't do the beeping freaking zoom on this damn thing. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to do it this way. Right here, buddy. Oop. Feeling like those letters right there are smeared a little bit. It's hard to see, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I'm gonna look at it under a better microscope. Something I wanted to look at was a 2024 MS 70 cent. Silver commemorative. Why is there not a 2024? So what I'm looking at is over here. Why is there no cents? Huh. What's going on here? Here we go. Mint State 67. Look at that. Jesus. There's no way that W is worth that much. Mint State 70 red. Well, Mint State 70, it probably is worth that much. These are S. I'm looking for a 2024 P, which is what this is. That's a Mint State 67, huh? That makes sense because there's not going to be right away a Mint State 70. And it's going to be worth a lot of money if there is one. Wow. Okay, well. Oh, look at this. Are you shitting me? Look at this. 3 sold. I wonder what the best offer accepted on this. Mint State 68 red. Oh. See, some of these are the dudes who buy them right in rolls, go through them all, get them graded, and know what they're doing. Now you can lose your ass. Because if it's a 67, it goes from being worth $1,900 to, $40, which is about what it's going to cost to grade. I mean, if you do bulk submissions, you're going to save some money, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I'm going to bore you if I keep talking. I'm going to take a deeper look at this. These are class 9 double dies, which is essentially just a smearing of the the devices. So any writing on the coin is a device. I believe even the bust, the shield, all these things are called devices. And put my 24s in their bag. And basically, all class 9s are the die coming together and hitting the other, you know, and it just kind of smears a little bit. So it's always going to look like a smear. That's why, oh gosh, I can't stop. That's why this guy is also smeared. That's not my best example. This is also a class 9. Come on, dude. There it is. You can see it's just smeared. Isn't that cool? Look through so many coins before I find one of those. I'm just going to put it on there to end the video. My favorite ear. That looks like, to me, it's smeared down and right. I'm going to take a quick look at this shield scent. It's hard to tell, but to me that looks like a double die reverse. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out, and everybody have a wonderful evening, rest of your week. Boop-de-boop.